Hi everyone. So let's start with the root cause analysis. I'm not going to give an introduction because introduction is bullshit. So have you ever wondered about the root cause analysis, the terminologies? Many times whenever we deal with any business related problem, considering the low CSAT score, dip in the quality, or the AHT is getting high, or the hold is getting increased, so many times we think these as a problems and the challenges. We started working on it. But have you ever wondered about the how we are going to fix this up? Every problem has two solutions. One is that directly go ahead and act. Second one is take a step back, wait, and find out that what is exactly the root cause that is creating the problem. You need to go and deep dive at source to get to know about that what is the origin of the problem. Let's say that if you are picking the solution number first, which means that you are only treating the symptoms. If I give in a simple example, if you have a pimple, you have just applied some kind of a foundation which hide that pimple, the problem is solved. But even after some days, because the problem is coming from internally where you are not drinking that amount of water, it could be leading to the similar kind of pimple one more time, maybe at some other place. Then not every time you can hide or patch it up. So that is the difference between how we can work with the root cause or working with the symptom. In the root cause analysis, which is the second solution, where you will investigate why this quality score got dropped, whether it is due to the lack of proper training, or the poor nesting, or the people are whosoever are there are not able to interpret the policies correctly, whether there is a policy updates from the client end, or whether there is a inconsistency between the graders, or whether there is a problem between the way the policies is being interpreted by the various individuals. It could be n number of reasons, but being starting conducting the root cause analysis or the deep dive analysis, that is what is going to give you the exact result, and that you have to work on. Many time people only start planning, people start working on the symptoms and they will not get the desired result, and the problem will still appear in the next one. If you ask me how do I tackle the problem, I have a very simple strategy. Whenever I have to deal with any problem, I first convert it into the data problem, because even simple liner in English doesn't going to give me a benefit. So if there is a problem, I will convert it into the data set. After converting into the data set, I collect all the evidences that supports my problem is real and from where it is originating. Then with the help of the Pareto principles, 5 why analysis, I try to find out that which are the top areas where I have to attack so that I can get the maximum result without putting my 100% of efforts. Because I cannot go and coach everyone. I cannot go and work on everything with a limited time. So we need to work on something that is going to give us the maximum impact. After that, I'll try to figure out that what would be the corrective actions and the preventative actions. Once the corrective and preventative actions are laid down, we make a plan. The plan is something that how to fix it up, how to work with the things, and how to measure it up, whether the planning that we have proposed or planned or laid out is being followed correctly, whether the results that we are looking for, are we getting it in an appropriate way. And this is how the things work. This is how we need to understand the dynamics of the business. And if we are not following this concept, then obviously we are going in an incorrect direction or the wrong direction. Now, as I told you, so this is something that we have to do. This is something how we need to work on. Well, what we need to do next? The next things comes into the picture is that how to initiate, how to improve from it, how to put your time in the valid task. Many teams believe that the coaching is something that going to help to improve the agents or the advocates. They conduct coaching sessions, and after that they also put the reminder email, send the follow-up emails. But the problem here is that there is a difference between activities and the actions. And if you have not done your root cause analysis in a proper way and you started giving a coaching and you don't know what area you have to fix, then that is not something that you are working on an inappropriate way. I think that the way the tracking mechanism is being there, and the work that you are laying down, the foundation that you are creating is not up to the mark. There are very big case studies, and very much a big consultant company which comes into the picture. They share their daily reports and reports out on which they talk about a lot of things like how the countries, how the companies, not countries, specifically deal with the situations day in and day out, and how the big business get failure, and how people become a great with the planning, the better plans, but when it's come to the execution part, they are not able to execute in a proper way. And that is how the things goes, and that is how the things works in a negative way. Well, considering the what is happening and how the things are there, and how the work is being done, and that is something play a key important role. Every time there is lot of information available all around the world, you have to be very picky about what you are choosing. If you are choosing something incorrect, be it quality tool, be it type of the strategies, and then your total outcome depend upon those strategy how you are working with. The information, data sets, evidences are way more important if you are working in the quality domain. Being a quality professional, your aim not should just be to improve the thing or to get a marginal gain. Your aim should be to sustain that improvement, and also it should be a collective effort. It should not like that you're working in a silos where you are not getting anything out of it. So, well, these are the key critical concepts that you need to work upon. You need to find out that what is working for you, what is not working for you, and finally we need to enhance the thinking of ourselves. Get yourself upskilled with the latest technologies, latest tools, latest things that are available in the world. Every day I also improve. Me, when I started my journey of the quality, I was not at all good at communication, but I'm good at my work that I do. For example, preparing report, data set, playing with the numbers, and finding out the trend analysis. And that is what I'm really up to it. Every day I work on the key skills that play a key important role in my life. How to improve it up, how to work on it, how to do justice to myself so that I be a better professional. Upskilling and improving me is one of the core thing that I really work on. Those you know that sometime I feel like it's okay to be mediocre, but right now I don't wanted to get into all this bullshit things. I wanted to improve myself to be a better version of myself day by day, second by second, every hour. Every time I'm investing on myself to make sure that the mistakes, the missteps, not steps, I would say, that I took in past, I'm not going to repeat the same thing again, because that is creating a big issues and the problems. I don't want to get involved in all these things, all those tasks. The life is new, the life is better. Now you are not sailing a boat, you are sailing a big Titanic ship, and that ship is something carries a load of baggage of lot of your dreams and desires. So don't get down from that ship to carry a boat for you. The ship is big, the destination is far, continuous effort is required. There would be a wind, storms, thunderstorms, or the tides are high. But one thing that you have to keep sure in your mind is you are the only one which is going to change the destination of your life. There is no one will come you and give you all the things with a silver spoon and say that, man, just sit and relax. This is not going to happen, and it has never happened. So I have done it, I'll do it, I am doing it. So this is one of my motto, and continuing to a direction that is not going to, there is no the point of not coming back, and that is what the Rubicon is all about. That is the one of the biggest projects that I have led, and that is something that have kept world in a straightforward. So now keep moving, keep enjoying, be healthy, have a good state of your mind.